Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Proverbs 189. The proverb today is, no man can serve two masters. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. This proverb could also be rephrased as, a man cannot serve two masters. So either no man can serve two masters, or a man cannot serve two masters. Let's continue. If we say that a particular person cannot serve two masters, or no man can serve two masters, it means that a particular person cannot separate or split their attention or effort or loyalty between two different goals, pursuits, professions, etc. If one tries to do this, it may result in either both of them not being done correctly or properly. Chances are you may fail at one and not the other, or fail at both. So if you try to separate yourself too much, or you go in too many different directions, you may fail at both. So you got to be careful. No man can have two masters, or no man can, especially if they are kind of opposing each other. All right, let's continue. The origin of this proverb comes directly from the Bible in the New Testament. It comes from a quote of Jesus during his Sermon on the Mount. Okay. Here is the quote. No man can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted meaning being very loyal to the one, and despise the other, which also basically means hate. Jesus encouraged that you should try to build your treasure for heaven, where it will last forever. On earth, your wealth could be taken by nature, or, Jesus mentioned moths or vermin. Remember in the old days, like maybe your crops were part of your wealth so that they could be eaten, or maybe a flood or something could take it by nature, or thieves, other people could just steal it from you. So you got to be very careful. Now, if we relate this phrase back to our present time, in our present time, this phrase could be used with anything that enslaves us, or you think kind of, turns you almost into a slave in one way or another. This could be any type of addiction, such as drugs. Yeah, your drugs, you half of all your attention and energy, maybe even more, is just going to feeding that drug habit. Or same thing with alcohol or fame. Some people could get too carried away with fame. They want the fame so much that they don't pay attention to other important parts of their life. They let those go by. They miss out. Love of too much money. Well, of course, we all need some money to survive, so money is not bad within itself. But if you get carried away with it, where all you love is money, 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 that's not a good thing. Power, definitely. That's one you should definitely watch out for. If somebody loves power too much, they're maybe willing to do terrible things to get them. You can't do both, gambling, etc. All right, good. Well, anyway, let's just look at, we have a couple of examples here. So if you want to keep your career, you need to clean up and never touch drugs again. No man can have two masters, meaning your addiction has become a master to you too. Or number two here, either you are a politician who truly wants to help the people, or you are a dirty politician who accepts bribes and payoffs from big money interests. You have to decide, you can't have it both ways. A man cannot serve two masters. Okay, anyway, hope you got it. Hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.